I grew up near Maple Creek in the Cypress Hills, so I always loved going there. Just hiking through the hills and just hanging out in the woods there is just amazing.
Dunnet Campground. I just love the area, the trees.
Favorite camping location would have to be Battleford Provincial Park. It's where we camp, get to overlook the lake and the sunset.
So my favorite is probably Pine Cree. It's in southwest Saskatchewan. It's a campsite that's in kind of a little valley area, and every campsite backs onto a small stream that's running kind of the whole time. Gorgeous little site and pretty unique for the southern Saskatchewan geography.
So my favorite camping location is Rowan's Ravine. And one of the most exciting and fun parts of it was actually my first night of sleeping in a hammock. Early in the morning, I was laying there and I could hear all the leaves and the long grass rustling. And then next thing you know, my hammock was rocking back and forth. So it was cool to actually get to hear the wind roll in. The other reason why I really enjoy that campsite is because it's so large and we have such a huge area to work with the youth and create different ideas and different relays, and it's a very exciting and fun-filled weekend.
It would be the Cub camps that we had recently up in Anglin Lake. Anglin Lake is a family memory of mine growing up, and it was good to be able to take my boys up to that location as a scout troop, a Cub troop. And the location is a good location for loons. So each night the whole camp was able to hear the loons calling out. It was very peaceful, very serene.
I really enjoyed going to Good Spirit when we took the Cubs a number of years ago. It's a really pretty location.
We tend to go back to a number of camping locations. I really like Good Spirit just because of the beach is super nice and they groom the beach, and there's lots of hiking trails around there.
My favorite to date is a personal camping spot, not a scouting camping spot that I have been with scouting, and that's Echo Lake. Just because I've been there so much, I know it backwards, forwards, sideways. It's a good place to go.
I always loved the Battleford's Provincial Park. We used to camp up there when we were kids, and of course we didn't have a camper that needed electricity or anything like that, so we always ended up off in a loop somewhere where there was nobody else around, and it just felt like we had the place to ourselves. And it was just a beautiful park and tons of room to run, trees to climb, things to build.
I don't really have one. I was out at High Hills for the first time this year, and that was pretty nice.
Dunnet Regional Park. I had never been there, and I really enjoy the outdoors there.
My favorite camping location in Saskatchewan is Cypress Hills, because you get the feeling of being somewhere else other than Saskatchewan. You get all the different climates and beautiful scenery and lots of nice hiking trails and trees. It's just a nice corner of Saskatchewan.